students, today we will learn another topic of graph theory. Now that is loop and circuits. Okay, after this one Euler and Hamiltonian paths will find out. Okay, this is the fifth topic in our graph theory. Observe that page number 14. Loop. What is loop? First you will see definition. A loop is an edge in a graph which is connected from a vertex to itself. Okay, for example, a vi is a vertex, is connected through an edge to itself only. Okay, so that is called as a loop, not for another vertex. Okay, to itself only, that is called as a loop. Now circuit. What is a circuit? A path in which no edge appears more than once and end vertices are equal. End vertices are equal and no edge appears more than once. That means we have to take edge only once only. So in a path you have to take like that. Okay, so in a circuit no edges will be repeated. No edge will be repeated in a circuit. You can consider that one. That is a note you have to observe. Okay, now next we will go for Euler and Hamilton paths. First of all, definition: Euler circuit. Okay, an Euler circuit in a graph G is a simple circuit containing every edge of G. Okay, an Euler path in G is a simple path containing every edge of G. Okay, so path you can observe, path is Euler path is nothing but, okay, so every edge in the graph we have to take, you have to travel through every edge of the given graph. You have to take like that a path. So that path is called Euler path. Okay, in a circuit what you will get, end points are equal. Okay, like that you can find out. You have to start with a vertex and travel the edges through vertices. Okay, and again we have to reach the same vertex. So like that, if you get a path, okay, then we will denote it as a Euler circuit. Of course, edges we have to cover all in that graph. Particularly you have to cover all the edges. Okay, so in a Euler circuit, of course, circuit is nothing but edges cannot be repeated. In a Euler circuit, vertices may be repeated. You have to observe this one. Okay, and you have to cover all edges but not repeated, and you can repeat the vertices. Okay, and we have to reach the starting point. Like that you have to find a path in a graph G, then it is called as a Euler circuit. Now we will take an example for here G1, G2, G3, three graphs are given. Now observe the graph G1 first has an Euler circuit. Example: A, E, C, D, E, B, A. You are taking like that. Now you observe here. First E, E to C, C to D, D to again E, E to B, again B to A. Okay, now observe this one. Now where we are started A, again we are visited every edge of this graph, visited through vertices, and we are came into again A. So this path, this circuit, we will call it as a Euler circuit. Okay, observe the definition: every edge we are taken in this circuit, and wherever we are started and came there only. Okay, that is called as a circuit or Euler circuit. Now in graph G2, if you observe, G2 if you observe, G2 and G3 has no Euler circuit. Okay, but G3 has a Euler path. Okay, observe. So why we are considering G2 has no Euler circuit? Observe, start anywhere. For example, A, B, C, D. Then you have to visit all the edges, no repeated edges, and again you have to come to A. So that won't possible in G2. Okay, and of course in G3 also that is not possible. Okay, so if you start A, you can come to A, but we cannot visit some of the edges here. Okay, that's the problem, main thing. But you have to come there, visiting all the edges. So that not happening in G3. So therefore G2 and G3 have no Euler circuit. But observe, G3 has Euler path, namely you can observe Euler path means A, C, D, E, B, D, A, B. Okay, so you observe this one in G2, in G3. Okay, so we are visiting all the edges. Okay, we are coming to A again, but where the end is B here, not A. Again, if you end with A, then the edges may be repeated. That's why Euler circuit is not there. So here Euler path is there. In a path, endpoints are not equal. You can observe. Vertices may be repeated, but edges cannot be repeated, and exactly one and only one time you have to include in that path. So observe in this path, all the edges are included, and edges cannot be repeated. Like that we can find. So G2 has a path only, Euler path only, not a Euler circuit. Okay. Now another example, H1, H2, H3 given. This is a directed graphs. Now observe Euler circuits, namely in H1 and H3, A, G, C, B, G, E, D, F, A. Okay. For example, you can take in H2 for example, has no Euler circuit. Okay, and H3 has Euler path, namely CAB, CDB. Okay, so observe in H2 there is a Euler circuit. What is that circuit? Observe in H2, AGC. Observe in H2, AGC, B, again G, E, D, F, A. Again where we are started, again we come there, and observe through arrow marks only we are going. Okay, if opposite to arrow mark you should not go. So here H2 has a Euler circuit, but H1 and H3 have no Euler circuit. For example, A you can take A to B, there is an edge, but B to C there is no edge. C to B is there. So arrow mark observe there. Okay, so it has a no Euler circuit. And similarly H3, if you start with C or D, anything, anywhere you can start. For example, A to B is there, B to C is there, C to D is there, D to B is there. Again here we are stopped B. Where you have to go? B to A, there is no edge. B to C is there, but if you go like this, then it can be repeated. So that's why it cannot possible. So H3 has no Euler circuit. But observe H3 has Euler path. Path is there. So observe how the path will be there. Now we are starting with C. C to A to B, B to C, C to D, D to B. Now all the edges are visited, and of course all the vertices. Okay, but the endpoints are not equal here. That's why it is not a circuit. Okay, only Euler path exists in H3. Now note, these are the definitions. A connected multigraph with at least two vertices has an Euler circuit if and only if each of its vertices has even degree. Okay, if every vertex having even degree, then in a multigraph with at least two vertices have a Euler circuit. Okay, that graph should have a Euler circuit. Now a connected multigraph has an Euler path but not on Euler circuit if and only if it has exactly two vertices of odd degree. Okay, if in any graph exactly two vertices having the degree odd, okay, odd degree vertices are there, exactly like that two vertices are there, then that graph has no Euler circuit, but it has a Euler path. You can check further graphs. Okay, then next backside of page 14, Hamiltonian paths and circuit. So previously we have seen Euler. Now here Hamilton paths and circuits. Okay, a simple path in a graph G that passes through every vertex exactly once is called a Hamilton path, and a simple circuit in a graph G that passes through every vertex exactly once is called a Hamilton circuit. Now observe, in Euler vertices may be repeated, but in Hamilton vertices cannot be repeated. Vertices cannot be repeated. You can observe here. We should not repeat the vertices in Hamilton. Now observe. Which of the following graphs have Hamiltonian path or circuit? Okay. Now see example G1, G2, G3 are given. In example G1 has Hamiltonian circuit. Now observe, we are there at A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, E to A. Okay, so here there is an Hamiltonian circuit, but if you observe, we cannot visited some edges here. We are not visited some edges A to C, B to E here. Okay, that means in a Hamiltonian circuit we may omit edges, but cannot omit edges in Euler. And another difference is there in Hamiltonian and Euler. In Euler we can repeat vertices, we cannot repeat edges. Here in Hamilton we cannot repeat vertices, okay. Observe that one. Now in G2 as a Hamiltonian, of course in this one also we cannot repeat edges, but we may omit edges from the original graph. Now G2 has a Hamiltonian path but not circuit. Okay, observe the G2, A to B, B to C, C to D. Okay, and of course we can go D to B. It is possible going for D to B, because if you go for D to B, B vertex is repeated twice. So that cannot happen in Hamiltonian. Vertexes cannot be repeated. So up to D only, A to B, B to C, C to D is a path. So is a Hamiltonian path only, because we cannot go for A again. End points are not equal. We cannot go from D to A. So only path exists here. Now G3 has neither Hamiltonian path nor circuit. Observe G3. Okay, so path is not there, of course. Circuit is also not there. If you go A to B, B to C, C to D, then we can stop here only. We cannot visit F, E, G vertices. That means Hamiltonian we have to visit every vertex. That is not possible through this one. You can find out any another path is there, A, B, G, E. If you go F, D, C will be omitted. A, B, G, E, C, D, if you go, we can omit F. That means here Hamiltonian path is not exist. If path is not exist, we cannot exist circuit also. Now see another example, G and H are given. There is no Hamiltonian circuit in G, because G has a vertex of degree 1 in H. Okay, see how we can calculate, whether the graph having the Hamiltonian circuit or not. You can check easily. If is there any vertex having the degree 1, then that graph cannot have a Hamiltonian circuit, we can say directly. Now observe the graph H. The degree of vertices A, B, D, E, you can observe all having the degree 2. Now how many vertices are there like this? 4 vertices are there. Now you can observe every edge you have to include with these vertices must be a part of Hamiltonian circuit. That is the rule, because all having the even degree. Okay, so even degree, I mean, if any vertex having the degree 2 means we have to include all those edges in the Hamiltonian circuit. Okay. So if you include like this, how many edges you will get now? For 4 vertices, 8 edges will come. Okay, so 8 edges you have to include. Actually, how many edges are there for this graph totally entirely? 1 2 3 4 5 6 only. How it is possible to include 8 edges? So the contradiction is getting here. Okay, so that's why this cannot have a Euler circuit. Observe, of course, there is a vertex C and it has 4 edges also there. At C 4 edges are there. So at least if we include these 4 edges in the Hamiltonian circuit, then it is not possible to have a Hamiltonian circuit. Now task, show that Kn has Hamiltonian circuit whenever n greater than or equal to 3. Now observe, you can take K2, K3, K4, K5 like that, okay, complete graphs, and observe whether they have circuits or not. Okay, of course will be there, but you have to find that circuit. Now note, if a G is simple graph with n vertices n greater than or equal to such that the degree of every vertex in G is at least n by 2, then G has a Hamiltonian circuit. If G is a simple graph with n vertices n greater than or equal to such that degree of U plus degree of V greater than or equal to n, then every pair of under non-adjacent vertices U and V in G, then G has a Hamiltonian circuit. You have to calculate like that for non-adjacent vertices only. Okay, thank you. For you have to remember these two, and this is the page number 14. Okay, thank you.